Welcome back to another episode in the Coastal Carolina Chants, or Chanticleers Dynasty on College Football 25. We're still going strong on this one. I started a little bit later on this game and still going. I'm just having a lot of fun with this one. So, amazing stuff. Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week in the semifinals versus Nebraska. Trey Brown, senior mid linebacker, 3 total tackles. Well done. Now, is Damania going to be? Yes, of course. Damania is the offensive player of the week, 123 yards, 1 touchdown, 40 receptions. He has been instrumental in our offense this season. I can't put into words how much I appreciate his contributions. And here we go. We're going to be playing Oregon, the Ducks, in the national championship. We played them last year in the quarterfinal, I think. That was pretty tricky, I have to say. This time around, it's going to be maybe even trickier because they certainly have not really regressed a lot. We have caught up a little bit. Let's just try and spin it that way. We have caught up a little bit. 87 overall versus 84. We're 84 across the board, so you can see that yourself. An 89 rated defense is going to be rough to break down. That, of course, is going to be the tricky part here. Of course, we're gonna take a look, just a quick one. I want to see who the quarterback is. Where is Oregon? Oh, this is far down. Would it have been quicker to go the other way? I don't know. All right, here we are. Let's see. Bo Nix was the quarterback a few years ago. So we've got Austin Novosad, Rico Reynoso, Luke Moga, Brett Turner. All right. Can't really put a finger on any of these, but they don't look bad. 90 overall. Here's a freshman. They are actually producing good pipelines here. Running backs, anybody in here? Wide receivers, just your slow Dickey, Casper, Godwin, McClellan. Well, all right. A lot going on, but nothing standing out right now. We're not going to be upgrading our coach abilities yet. Let's take a look at the championship bracket here. Playing Oregon in the national championship in Inglewood, California, in SoFi Stadium, which is amazing. I'm a big fan of the Los Angeles Rams, so that, of course, is going to be brilliant. Now, let's choose a cool uniform because they have amazing uniforms. We're the home team. That is nice, actually. I still have to save some of these here for when we maybe play another season. So we're going to go with the home option, which is this one here. The teal helmet and the black overall. I think this is a really nice look. Let's see about the CPU uniforms. The Away Mighty Oregon, I like this one. They have such fun uniforms. This one is beautiful. This is the Away Fly era. This is also pretty cool with the black helmet and the white overall. The Heroes alternate. This is just such an amazing uniform setup. I mean, don't have as many now unlocked, but they have such a plethora of cool uniforms. Look at this one, and a lot of alternates. They even have one with a silver helmet. That is just pretty amazing. It's not this one. It's the option 2. This has gray pants. Then the home. Where is it? Is it in here? Nightmare all black. This is just such a brilliant setup. Oh, this is lovely. We're gonna go with the eggshell. 2023 eggshell. I like that. Can we switch it up? Do we give him a different helmet? Black helmet. Heroes helmet. Green. Oh, no. Throwback. Nope. Black chrome. Nope. Green yellow. Nope. Although I like that one as well with the feathers on there. Chrome green. Oh my god, these are beautiful. Gorgeous designs, but nothing silvery in there right now. Oh, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. We're going to go with this white green helmet, eggshell jerseys, offense only. Do we tinker with ours a little bit as well? Teal helmet. What do we have? We've got a white helmet to choose. We've got a black helmet. This is a basic uniform that we have. Teal helmet number 2. I don't know what the difference is. We've got the throwback helmet. Alright, we're gonna go with this one here. Because why ever not? This is lovely. This is beautiful. Alright, we're gonna go like this. I like this. Offense only, and off we go. SoFi Stadium and the trophy, the National Championship trophy. And here come the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. The fans are having a great 2 seasons in a row. And here comes the team. A small-time college. A small-time college, and these players playing on the big stage. Oregon probably a little bit more used to that. What a uniform. Lovely stuff. The Egg 2023 uniform here. All white with those black dots. Is that a duck egg? I think it is. Because those look like that. Chicken eggs don't. And here we go. 2027 National Championship to be played here. Oh, it's so beautiful. With the goal down there. It's just absolute perfection. I really think this game is knocking it out of the park. Let's go, guys. Let's make sure that we make the most of this opportunity. Now, 2nd and 4, I am a little bit thrown off by the yellow behind the progress meter, basically. 3rd and 4, there was a catch there, but the coverage was pretty good by the corner. Gonna go Dynasty again. Let's see how that one works. Quick turn, get that first down. I'm a little bit thrown off because we're now it says 1st and 10. You can see that on the bottom there. It just looks a little bit like a flag, like the yellow flag icon. And that is what is confusing me a little bit here. Isaac Armstrong. How far can he go? Number 24 trying to get him, and he actually does. But that was a perfect pickup. Such a long way to go. And you can see the quarterback differences. We're closing down on 3,000 yards. And the opposing QB had 4,000. So I like what Vasco's doing. But, of course, he is not really close to where the other teams are. That is also due to the way that our team just operates. Let's use Dove again. If Dove sometimes gets the advantage on players, and that is when he's at his best. And he just looks a little bit beaten up. 2nd and 7. Let's look towards Damania. Wear and tear. Dove right arm. Yeah, that is a problem. We're going to have to switch him. I'm not going to be waiting on him to get better. We need everybody up to speed on this one. So we're going to be using Porton, and in the slot wide receiver setup, we've got Dove as the top. So going to be looking for Yates. Speaking of Yates, where was Yates on that depth chart? On the top. All right. Me and my eyes. Here we go. Damania. Off we go. Easy McPeasy. Great throw. Oh, I love the spin move. Gain another yard. And the Oregon Ducks. Ooh, risk of injury high. Yeah, he got beaten up again. Quite a lot. And we have to react quickly now. Again, I don't want him to get injured. That would be a massive blow to our attempts here. I mean, Quickendall is freaking quick, but he's just not really the type of dude that I would like to see there. Let's go like this. Or do we use Zimmer? We just have to rest Damania a little bit to make sure that we don't overextend. This is a hard-hitting defense. 2nd and 5. Let's use a different setup here for now. We've got Quickendall, we've got Armstrong. Throw and in. There we go. And out comes the arrow. The question is if our defense is able to slow him down or stop them altogether. And here we go. Isaac Armstrong, another one of these very, very good players. And it's amazing how the stadium can transform with a lot of black in there. It just looks so different to when the Rams play with the light blue comma defense. Alright, that is pretty great. Alright, 2 clock time, conservative, and off we go. Off we go. We're still gonna keep using Zimmer. There we go. He is better than he looks overall. The individual stats are just really brilliant. Yates coming in now instead of Dove. So we are switching it up a little bit in terms of receivers. But I like the options that we have. Yates is an amazing receiver. And he and Dove absolutely carried us through that previous championship. So let's see what we can do here. You know, good teams have to have options. 2nd and 6. I like that. Again, we're going to look for Zimmer. Maybe Yates, but Zimmer just is that play. That's just the easy pickup there. I thought the block was going to hold a little bit longer. Well, that's alright. 1 sack, 1 QB pressure. Not a lot going on right now as we are moving down the field here. Look at this. It's just the space here. 2nd and 1. Let's use a run play for a change. Christian Washington not getting a ton of yards, but still he was the best QB in the league. Very proud of that, actually. 49 seconds. Let's bridge another 10 yards here. Perfectly placed. Going forwards, a lovely tackle by number 19 with a wrap. We're going to switch over to normal now. Don't have to pressure ourselves into this. I want to have at least a field goal. That would be the target. And I just love Vasco's placement. Putting it perfectly over the top there. And Zimmer is just really doing his best right there. That is amazing. And now Yates incoming here. Stop. 17 seconds to go. 14 seconds. Zimmer making the most of that opportunity. Holy shit. Alright, that is... Can anybody just catch up to him? Thank you. Goodness gracious. That's one of those sack... Dropping the ball while getting sacked and the opposing player just grabs it. That would have been our opportunity right there. That was our opportunity. Vasco drops it and the opposing team just scoops it up. We're looking good. Alright. Now, let's just take a quick check in here. Do we drag Dove back up again? I think we will do that, and we're going to be adjusting the slot wide receivers. Also, it is still increased, but I feel like we can work with this. We can work with this with the altering plays. Oh, that one was horrible. That one was really horrible. Going down here. That was very good. 1st and 10. Armstrong or Quickendall. Maybe Yates. The defense is coming through pretty quickly. Armstrong took a little bit too long to get through here. Just absolutely getting demolished. I know we're turning into the tackles there. I would like to hit Yates. I would like to hit Yates, but Armstrong is going to be fine as well. Number 21, that's Flowers. He's not going to let go of us. Which is a fair enough situation to be in, considering that's his role. Oh my lord. Sometimes I'm not getting away quick enough. And here is Max Yates going forwards. Zidane Zims, what a name. And there's a lot of thump in this game. Max Yates. Alright. Let's try and get those 3 yards via the run. There we go. Christian Washington. Quick stop there. Let's set this one up here. I think everybody here looks pretty okay. Yates is a little bit injured, but I feel like we won't be needing him because we're going to go with Isaac Armstrong. Can we get around the edge? Nope. Number 27 is there. Again, 2nd and 3. Got 2 attempts to run it in. So that's what we're going to attempt. And he just goes for the yards. Gets it done. That was good. Let's try post corner drive on this one here. Williams is the player that we're looking for. Armstrong could be an option. Holding onto the ball there. 2nd and 8. A more decisive grab would have been better, maybe. And now look at this. Damaria, most dangerous receiver on the team, and he's all alone. Today, 224 passing yards for Ethan Vasco. And we're just going to march it in. Here comes the arrow. And SoFi Stadium is a marvel, a technical marvel with all of the screens. Those really allow to adjust the atmosphere. And it just looks like a completely different stadium when looking at the colors that they chose and all that. Come on, defense. Now show us something. Well, that was important. That was important, and we're gonna utilize that. Maybe let's go the run for a change. Second and 6. We're gonna let the clock tick down on this one. Move us into the next quarter, and hopefully players will be able to rest up a little bit. Minus 11 rushing yards. Our run defense is great. 18 passing yards only. We are locking them down. We are really locking them down. Let's go to post corner drive. We don't have to rush anything here. Nope. It's actually not really what I wanted to do, but alright. Plowing ahead into those defensive players. Again, here we go. Williams. Get me something like 5 yards and we're going to be good. 3 yards is fine as well. Jalen Williams. Damania, still the right leg. Still the right leg. We have to be aware of that. Third and 4. Hard hit. Let's go with the cross routes here. Kuykendall or Armstrong. Get the ball out there. Can we push it in? Oh, we're ushered out of bounds at the last possible second. Yeesh. Coverage was perfect for that. Coverage was perfect. We're gonna try and run it in here. Christian Washington. Put this game just to rest. There we are. How about another arrow? And it's going to be another championship for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, which is amazing. Truly amazing. Great job, everyone. Plowing inside. Now, can Oregon score? Yes, they can. We've got a minute. We've got a hot minute left. What do we do with that? Just gonna get the clock running. Force him to take those timeouts. 2nd and inches. That's actually pretty perfect. The mascot is way too happy for the performance on field. Let's go. 2nd and inches. Are we actually held on this one? 3rd and inches. We've had that a few times. Not college football, but on Madden. To be fair. Alright, I completely ran into that one. I tried to go around them. But so be it. So be it. The QB kneel would really put this behind us. I'm gonna let the players cherish this one a little bit longer. Second and 6. Let's go with another one as zone split. I'm not gonna give Munier another kick in this game because he was so horrible most of the time. Okay, just completely slamming it into the opposing player, and there we go. 21-10, National Championship number 2. And these are the players that are understandably ecstatic at the result. Oregon deflated. Beautiful jerseys nonetheless, but that doesn't win you trophies. Luckily or sadly, depending on who you ask. Ethan Vasco, red-haired dude. Ginger Binja, 21-10. And we win it. Much deserved. And to be fair, I hope I'm not being like condescending or something here, but I really felt like the final felt easier than the previous rounds. Isaac Armstrong did extremely well. He was fantastic. Vasco was calm as always. That ball drop and almost pick, that was unnecessary. But apart from that, great performance. Congratulations, you've won the College Football Playoff National Championship, and it's the 2nd time in a row that we've done that. And we're gonna just revel in the joy of that happening. It was a long road, and to me, it is absolutely deserved of what happened this season. And we've kind of figured out how to do the whole recruiting thing last season. Worked through it with a roster that wasn't fantastic, and got some serious help this season in the shape of Damani Armstrong. A lot of other players that we brought into the team as freshmen, a few 4-star recruits, and next season, now we're a 3-star program. We're going to be close to 4-star, no questions asked. It's just the majority of our players will be 4-star players, especially the freshmen coming in at a new level of quality and skill to the team. And having a perfect season, unbeaten until the end, is just absolutely fantastic. 31-29, that was the closest game in my opinion. Georgia, we got that one figured out pretty quickly. Nebraska didn't really feel brutal as well, and Oregon probably felt like the easiest one out of the bunch. Can't really say that was to be expected, but it is what it is, and I'm just extremely happy at what this team has managed to pull off here. We had the Players of the Week, we know that anyways. We've got the championship bracket here. I fully expect some accolades again for the tight end, for Armstrong. The situation is Players will be leaving, but we are bringing even better players to the team. So I really feel like we're on a very good path right now. We've got 15 points to spend. What is this? Bonus XP when a school grade or prestige increases. Persistent boost to job security, increased HFA composure penalties. Third round are less likely to go pro. Best advice. All right. Players are less likely to transfer. Gain 3 additional persuade attempts per season. All right, that would be good. Boost to your primary pipeline. All right, that would be great. Upgrade your school's best 2 pipelines by 1 tier. And earn additional XP from all completed goals. Bonus XP when taking the ninja. All right, I mean, these seem to be helpful. I think in the short run, I'm going to be looking for this a little bit more. Just to make sure that we just have more pull in the recruiting process. So defensive line, linebackers, and secondary, I think that's where we're going to invest the points. These are the ones that I am not playing myself, so those are the ones where I just need to make sure that I get the best players that help us the most. And down here, we're still waiting. Win 10 top 25 games, so 1 more and we will be able to upgrade this here even more, which is great, because these abilities will help us on field. Apart from that, we are done with this week. We won't be doing anything else anymore. CO unlock. Go to coach abilities to purchase. Upgrade the coach. Oh, I could have bought that as well. All right, we're just going to check that one on really quickly. I apologize. It's this one. CEO, elite head coach who has won a national title. There we go. What are the benefits of this one? First round project less likely to leave for the NFL. Spend second persuade on a player if the first fails. Home field advantage effects are lower at rival stadiums. Able to see other players at risk players. All right. Start hot. Nice. 1-year extension when facing me fired. Okay. Dream school chance for instant commit when offering scholarship as their top school. Oh, this is a cool one. It's 18 points, so that's very expensive, but that would be cool actually. If the dude has us listed basically as his top school and we offer a scholarship, this could mean that he immediately commits. Wow. When another coach has the same ability and decrease all skill group caps by 1 for rising seniors. All right. That's a cool one. So we need 30 points plus 18. That's 48 points. That is a lot. That is a lot of points. But all right. I'm going to be ending this episode now on a high. We have won the national championship, 21 versus 10 against Oregon. We have solidly put Coastal Carolina on the football map in the college football world. To lack of a better word, I'm going to choose this one. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed this season. I can't wait to get all the new recruits in, start shaping the team. And then, as always, I'm going to be leaving it with this final episode, get basically ready to start a new season, and I might just do that. I'm having a lot of fun on college football. It's very different to Madden, feeling wise and atmosphere wise. So there's always that. But yeah, we'll see, because Madden is out, the new one, and I really want to get going with that one as well. So we're going to see how this goes. Maybe this is going to be my second series next to Madden for the time being. Let's see what we decide upon. But for now, I'm going to be ending it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the season. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop a like. Consider subscribing. That would mean the world to me, as you know. And as always, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys and gals out there. Whatever the age, wherever you are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, everybody. See you next time.